what you're hearing. That's Hans Zimmer. Okay, so it took a while for us to warm up to this thing, the MINI JCW Aceman. At first, we weren't sure what to make of it. Is it a hot hatch pretending to be an SUV? An SUV cosplaying as a Mini? It definitely wasn't a love at first drive. But once we got it into its elements, weaving through traffic, zipping around tight corners, that's when we started falling for it. The electric punch, the go-kart DNA, the cheeky design, this thing has serious charm. But, and it's a big but, it's not perfect. And if you're spending over 230,000 ringgit on a compact EV, you'll want to know exactly what you're getting. So this is the MINI Aceman, a model that sits between the hatchback and the Countryman. Since the Countryman is all big now, this technically replaces the old one, filling the gap. However, this version of the Aceman wears MINI's loudest badge as it's a John Cooper works. Apart from the JCW styling, it also has received the JCW suspension package, which means stiffer springs, sway bars, and things like that that make it handle better.
Also, the Aceman was one of the first electric Minis to wear the John Cooper Works badge. It's not just a badge job. The Aceman JCW brings 258 PS, 350 Newton meters of torque, and a proper 0 to 100 sprint in just 6.4 seconds. Not bad for something with 5 doors and decent boot space.
Now, in typical Mini fashion, design is a big part of the story. You get these aggressive LED eyebrows, red roof, 19-inch lap spoke wheels, and just enough blacked out plastic to make it look sportier without going full Batman. Round the back, the JCW Aceman keeps things cheeky but aggressive. The taillights, pure Mini DNA, Union Jack pattern, but with the sharp futuristic twist. You've got this big butt design giving the rear a wider stance, and down below, that chunky rear diffuser isn't just for show, it screams performance in my opinion even without real exhaust. It's sporty, it's playful, it's unapologetically Mini. I even love this spoiler, it just looks so aggressive.
Inside, it's Mini being Mini. That circular OLED touchscreen is quirky, futuristic and kind of cool once you get used to it. There's a bit of theatre here, lighting effects, theme drive modes and even digital assistant called Spike. But practicality takes a bit of a back seat, rear legroom just enough for 2 average adults, and no, there's no frunk.
Step inside and this is where the Mini always wins over its rivals. It's playful yet premium. Mini calls it charismatic simplicity, but really it's just super cool. The toggle switches are still there, now reimagined for drive modes and gear selection, so you still get that analog soul in the digital world. The steering wheel feels chunky, the seats hug you in tight. It feels like a performance car. And also there's a lot of pointless things in here, which I just love. I mean, there's a strap here. I mean, what is it for? I don't know. The 2-spoke steering wheel, there's a strap here. What is it for? I don't know. But it's just super cool. There's grab handles here, kind of looking thing. What is it for? I don't know, but it's just super cool. Even the door grab handles, they're just something else, something like from a spaceship. Like I said, Mini's interiors are always special and it's no different in this one. It just makes you feel like you're buying something modern, something new, something refreshing, not boring EV stuff.
Now here's where the JCW Aceman earns its badge, handling. Mini's go-kart DNA is still very much alive. The steering is sharp, body roll is minimal and you feel connected. On twisty roads, this car shines.
And when you put your foot down, the instant torque is addictive. Boost mode gives you an extra kick for 10 seconds, just enough to make you grin. But that fun comes at a cost. This ride is stiff, not just a little firm, properly bumpy on imperfect roads. At first, I was kinda like, whoa, I don't know if I can accept this. But after 2 days, I think the trade-off is worth it because it's just completely left my mind because I'm just having so much fun driving this car. I just completely forget that the ride is stiff. So there you go. Joy overtakes or just suppresses the bad bits.
And when it comes to EV stuff, you're looking at a 54.2 kilowatt hour battery, about 355 kilometers of range WLTP, in real world around 300-ish with city driving. It supports 95 kilowatt DC fast charging, decent but not class leading.
Now, the JCW Aceman isn't alone out here. If you're shopping for a small premium EV with go fast credentials, there are two big names you've probably seen. First, the Volvo EX30. It is faster, dual motor, 428 PS, 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds, and it goes up to 476 kilometers on charge. Oh, and it's cheaper than this Mini. While it's fast, handles decent, smart and safe, it's also kinda cold. The Aceman, it is alive, go-kart feel. This is what the Aceman is, and it's what Mini is. The DNA is unmistakable. It's alive, sharp, full of charm. Next up, the smart #Brabus. Same power as the EX30, all-wheel drive, 3.9 seconds to 100 and 249,000 ringgit tops. On paper, it smokes the Mini. But drive both back to back and you'll feel it. The Aceman just handles better. It's tighter, more engaging, more premium where it matters. And let's be real, Mini's been doing cheeky fast hatches since before Smart even rebooted. So yeah, the others might win on paper, but this wins on feel and charm. But I do like that EX30. I must be getting old, I think. So, is the MINI JCW Aceman worth its money? Well, if you're buying it with your head, probably not. You can get more range, more space and even more performance elsewhere for less money. But if you're buying it with your heart, it just might be the most fun you can have in an electric crossover this size. Yes, it is imperfect, but it's also a Mini, and in the right environment, it is brilliant. I'll say it again, it took us a while to warm up to it, but now we're glad we did it. You too should go try it out and give it a chance. Let's go!